Hello and welcome to my channel. It's Lorraine here. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all finding time to do things that you love to do best. So today I'm here again. I'm continuing with the Romantique journal that I'm doing and crafting along with you. And today I made this envelope flip, and I made one because I've never done one before and I wanted to make sure that it worked. I didn't want to, sorry I'm reaching off, I'm just moving I've got a cup of tea. So I didn't want to make one and then it didn't work out. So I did this prototype first, but then I thought, well, I'm going to do one for the second signature. So today I'm going to craft along with you doing that. So I did watch, I'm sorry, I can't remember the lady's name, but her YouTube pages or channel is at Lilac Pages. She does some beautiful shabby stuff, and I've watched quite a few of her videos. In fact, I've binge watched quite a few of her videos and taken some of her ideas and just altered them a little for me. So this is one of hers. I can't take credit for this. This is one of her designs. So I will link her video in the description box below at the end of the video. So I'll show you what I did first, and then we'll make one. So it's an envelope flip, and it's tied with this silk trim that's from my stash. It was a blouse and I cut it up. I don't think it's real silk, but it's so silky and nice. It's definitely not sari silk, but there you go. So on the front of the flap, the envelope flap, I did this little cluster with lace, sari silk. I'm not sure if it is sari silk now or if it's a piece of this, but with this silk, some lace and this little rose applique. It's got an eyelet fixture and the ribbon is just tied into there. On this side I've stenciled this flower and leaf stencil just to give the page some colour. I quite like it. The paper that I've used is from a vintage music score. I haven't got it now, I've put it away. But the pages are so fragile, so I've had to double it over and I've had to secure it on some of the folds. But it's this is just like an index page, and then this is some of the music score that I've folded over the edge here because it was a little bit fragile on the edge. When I folded it, it cracked, so I've put some of the music paper on there. Just underneath here, because this is glued down onto the paper, I've done this little cluster with this lace, some cheesecloth, this little honeycombed lace here. When you open this, let me just check it's still, oh, there we go. So when you've opened inside, on this page there's some coffee stain paper, a little notepad on there, and underneath is some of the original paper from this. I've left it blank so you can use that also for journaling on. It's glued down is this, so it's fixed into the page. Behind is a spot for, I haven't got anything, I haven't got a tag here. I've left it open behind so that you can put a tag inside there. And then this side I've covered with coffee dyed paper. I've just used distress ink around the edge, so you've got journaling space on there. In the seams I've put some washi tape, again just to strengthen that. So I thought what we'll do is we'll have a go at making one. Again, it probably won't turn out right this time because I'm on camera, but we'll try. I tried getting everything ready, and then I had my almost daily video call from my daughter and my granddaughter, and I got carried away when I was chatting to her, and I almost completed it before, but now then, shall I do the page first? No, we'll do the envelope. We'll do the envelope first and then the page afterwards. So what I've used this time is the vintage music paper from the music scores. And it's Greek, is this, if you're trying to read the writing. It is from Athens, I got it from. And I've only got a tiny bit left. It's so fragile, so what I've done, I've doubled it. I've put 2 pieces together just to give it a little bit more strength, and there it is, done. So what I've done, that the one in the book fastens that way, but I want that one this way today. So what I've done, I've cut the paper to size. It's about 30 centimetres ish, and then I've just scored it so that it will fold over like this, and then I've scored these so that this makes the envelope flap. There you go. So what I'm going to do first is glue down these flaps. What I want is, if I can find it, the card that I used yesterday, you know, the greetings card that I used for everything. No, oh, there it is. I'm glad you can't see the other half of this desk because it's a mess. An untidy mess, and I cleaned it, I tidied it this morning, but it's amazing the tiny little amount of work that you do, the big amount of mess you make. So I'm just going to put that down there. You could, I guess, stitch around this as well to give it a little bit more, make it a little more secure on the edges, but I'm not going to do this one. So that's the envelope flap made. But now what I'm going to do, I'm going to distress around the edges everywhere, just to give it, I mean, I know it's aged already, this paper, but just to give it a little bit of patina around the edges. Excuse me, I'm just taking a gulp of my tea. So I don't know if you can see, but where I folded it, it's really fragile on the edges there. Just do the seams here. Now I don't know whether to do a notebook, sorry, again, or whether to just do a pocket. I think I quite fancy just doing a pocket. Oh, it's squeaky squeaky, isn't it? We'll have a look what we've got available. Now the middle one will be glued onto the page like this, and a tuck spot. So I'm going to do a little thumb hole. Again, I'm not measuring it, I'm just going to guess it. There we go. I've done that upside down, haven't I? What am I like? Because it's going that way. But that's made my decision now. I wondered whether to put a pocket or the notebook. Well, I'm going to do a pocket there now so that I can hide that thumb mark. What am I like? It doesn't matter. I'm just checking. I'm hesitating because I'm just checking I'm right and not doing another one that I don't want there. Yeah, because it's going in that way. The reason I can't have it this way is because the ribbon and everything will be here, and it won't be right. So I want the fastening on this side. So we got there, and I'm going to do this. And again this fold here. I'm not going to do that because that's going to go to the back, but I'm going to do here. Oops. I get bored when I watch people doing this when I'm watching videos, so please, I won't be offended if you fast forward me. So, what am I like, eh? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do the hole punch. This is my favourite tool. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I used to really struggle. I just had an old-fashioned hole punch before, and then I bought one of those eyelet fixes that you had to hammer. I had to have a hammer and bang the eyelets in, and it never worked out for me. So I treated myself. So about there. And because the paper's fragile, I don't usually do this, but because the paper's fragile, I mean, I'm putting an eyelet in, but because it's fragile, I put these little hole reinforcers just on there and on the back, just to give it a little bit more strength. So there we go. And then shall we have a bronze one? I'll have a bronze one. I did a gold one on the others, on the other envelope. So there we go. So I'll just put these away. Move that out of the way. So that's that. What I need now is something to make the pocket with. I will have a look. At all the bits that we did yesterday, that we printed off, all the bits of ephemera. It only has to be so wide, and trying to see if there is anything that I'd printed off yesterday that I could use. I think that's better, isn't it? That might be better. Not sure how wide that is. Oh, I could trim that a little, couldn't I? Maybe that's it. It is. So I die cut these yesterday. All these little doily things. How therapeutic is it sitting with a poker tool poking out all the little holes? Some of them I missed, but so they hopefully will be going in somewhere in the journal. So we'll just do a bit of a trim on this postcard, and that can be the pocket. So let's just make a mark where I want to trim it. Oh, weird that the stamp's on that side. Okay. So we'll just distress this around the edges. I might put a little thumb hole in that. There. Now I don't want to put glue there, do I? Otherwise it'll be all sticky. So I'm just going to, come on, I'd left the lid off. It's the wrong way, Mum. And there we go. I've had a busy morning today. We had to go to the supermarket. So we did that, and a couple of other bits of jobs. And then when we got back, as you know, or you may not know, we have two dogs. We have a Cocker Spaniel, Sam, and a rescue dog, Archie. And they both, the hairs need cutting. And Sam, I can't manage Sam. He gets too excited, and he's a biggish dog for a Cocker Spaniel, so I don't cut him. He goes, our vet here on the island, she trims him. So I don't have to do him, I just have to keep him tidy in between his cuts. But Archie, I trim Archie. I have some dog clippers and stuff, and I do Archie. And I did him this morning, and no word of a lie, I could have knit another dog out of all the hair that got off him. I hadn't realised how furry he'd got. Anyway, he looks so, and I always keep his tail. He's a little bit like, he's a terrier mix, so he's a little bit like, shall I say a cairn terrier? Sort of, but he's taller. And he was jet black when we got him, and he's gone a little grey. So he looks like an old man, and he's not, he's only 3. And I always keep him, in summer months when it's really hot, I take him right down to the wood really and give him a number 1 all over. But I always keep his tail and his ears a little bit longer, just to give him a bit more cuteness. Anyway, I tried doing his tail this morning, it was so full of knots, so I've had to take his tail hair completely down. So he's got this, honestly it's about that wide is his tail. It's so cute. I do like him when he's fluffy, but it's just hard work keeping on top of it. So that's that. So now we have to decide what we're going to do here. Now I might, it just seems a shame covering up all of this vintage music paper, doesn't it? So maybe I won't cover it and make a note page, or shall I? Shall I? I don't know what to do, guys. Let's just do this side first while I'm thinking about what I want to do on this side. So on this one, on the other thing, I did stenciled, didn't I? Stenciled the flower. But I wasn't that keen on how it had turned out. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do some little bits with these, and I'm just going to do some dots and some things. So let me get that. So I'm just going to do, sorry, I banged the camera. So I'm just going to do some random patterns. Have you seen my dauber? It's just a wine cork, and these are felt pads, you know, that you put on the bottom of chairs, chair feet and things. That's what that is. I've had it, I've been using this forever. So I'm just going to do just little bits here, there and everywhere. And then where's my little dabber for green? Oops, what on earth was that thrown away? So here somewhere is green. This is just one of the finger dabbers. So I'm just going to do some I think it needs changing, it's shedding. So I don't know if that's enough. Let's have a, I quite like that. So we're going to keep that like that. I don't know what to do. What shall we do with this? Well, I'll just put those away, otherwise my desk just gets more and more messy. Let's find some coffee stained paper. Here it is. I can just do, I'll just check this. This is 9.5. So if I do, what do you think, 9.5, if I do 6.5, 7 centimetres. Okay, we'll do 7. See what it looks like, 7. There we go. I can just do that, can't I? And just put a strip for journaling on there. Like this. So again, just fast forward. Oh, I'll tell you what I did this morning while I was doing the dog. I had a guard on the clippers, and then I took the guard off to clean them because they get clogged up with his hair. So I took the guard off and then decided to comb him a little bit, then I could see where else I needed to be, and then set to again with the clippers, and I didn't put the guard on, so it was like a number none. Luckily I only just caught him. So I'm thinking now, should we have this as a belly band? I think so. Do you? Let's have a see what we've got to make a belly band in this box or this bag of ephemera. It has to be something quite thin, doesn't it? Well, that's nice, isn't it? Okay, that's it, that's the one. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do this on the top and bottom so that we've 2 belly bands. So I put a video on yesterday of the tag flip tag envelope pocket thing, I didn't know what to call it. And I just want to say thank you for watching, for everybody who's watched the video, liked the video, and commented. I really do appreciate it, you know, when you do comment or just give me a thumbs up even. It's so rewarding. So thank you everybody that did. And my numbers have gone up, my subscription numbers have gone up, which I'm chuffed to bits about. I think I'm about 300 and something, 300 and I think nearly 40, nearly 340. And if it continues growing, then when I get to 400, I'm going to do a big giveaway, which will be open for everybody who's a subscriber. So That's nice, I like that. So with 2 belly bands, with one there, with a pocket here that'll have a tag in and then a tag there. So that doesn't need anything. This needs a cluster of some sorts on there. So let's find my little box of lace bits. Now I used a piece of that on the last one, didn't I? This is so nice, this vintage one. I don't know what I've done. I have a bag full of this and I don't know what I've done with it. It's somewhere safe. I need to find it. I tried putting this on the other one, but I'm not sure. Do I like it any different on there? Let me have a look in the camera. What do you think? Oops. Or just a little cluster with things on. Oh. Now I like some of that. Not that whole piece, but maybe some of it at the bottom. That's nice. Tiny bit of net on there. Not that, not that. What about a little piece of... No, that doesn't add anything to it, does it? Now that's nice, but it needs something in the middle of it. Let me just put them there. One moment. I have a box of blings. Look, goodies. So let's see if we do have... That's too fancy for that. Don't want anything so big. What about just... No. I don't think I'm going to find what I'm looking for. Not that I know what I'm looking for. No. These were off shoes. These were off the shoes that I wore for my daughter's wedding. I was never going to wear them again because they were so uncomfortable. So... So I cut the diamante off of them. One of these will be nice, I think. The brads. So we'll just push that through. Perfect. So There's always something available. My sister-in-law messaged me today, and they're hoping to come and visit us in July, and she is a great car booter. She gets loads of bargains, and so I'm hoping that when she comes out, she will have been to the car boots sales and got me lace, books, things to bring. I will be so excited if she comes. Not just because she brings nice things, but it will be nice for her to spend time with her brother. They haven't been, we've been here 7 years, and they've only been the once, so she's been on holiday more than that. She came before we moved here. She's been on holiday a few times here, but so how's that looking? I think that's pretty nice. So I was going to put the lace away, but we're going to do something with the page, aren't we, before we put this lot away. I just tied it a little. Just let's do this. There we go. Glue on there. That's lace, lace, lace. So now I've decided it's going on this page, which is the last page, and it's going to go here. So what I want to do is just decorate this page a little, and I did think I'm going to put some vintage book page along this edge. Where's my glue book? There's my glue book. There we go. So I'm going to put some vintage book page along the edge of here. There we go. So here I'm using my favourite glue stick. Faber-Castell. So there we go, and then we can have some on this side. I don't need to use all of it, do I? Because I can reuse the scraps that I tear off. And one of my brothers is moving to France. And you know what that means, all the antique markets and shops that they've got going on there. So I'll be asking him to send me goodies from France, so that can go there. And then we just need a little bit of lace or something just on the edge of this page here. Don't need anything here because the bow's going to be here. So just again in this corner, like on the other one. I think I need to find some more bits to go into here. There. Nope. Oh, I can hear my husband's favourite programme he's watching. I didn't realise what time. My word, I didn't realise what time it got to. I'm going to leave that off the page a little. So I'm going to stick that on. Trying to work out which glue to use. I'm going to use this glue, which is just a clear glue. There we go. And then this one here, isn't it? His programme he's watching is Countdown, and it's I don't know if some of you will know what Countdown is. Some of you, the ones from England, will know what Countdown is. It's a programme where they give you so many letters and you have to make words. There's nine letters, and you have to make words, and if you can make a 9-letter word, you get loads of points. And that's going to stick on there. To bring it a little bit further over, because I don't want, that's it, it's going to go there like this. But first we need to put the ribbons on, and I don't know what ribbon to use on this one. I thought I was going to do a grey. Oh no, that's not right, is it? I was going to do grey, but obviously I'm not. So we'll put that back in there. And I will get out. I'm such a mess over here. What colour? I have this. I have this. So I have this one. That looks quite nice with that, doesn't it? And the gold, I don't think the gold's going to be right because it's just introduced. I don't know. No, I like that one. So we're going to use that one. I need to get a riddle on because this video's quite a long one. And I know what you're all like. You're all fed up now. I want to go off. So I will get a move on. In fact, I'll pause this and I'll come back when I've done the ribbon. And there we are, I'm back. So here it is, finished. I actually glued it down. I didn't just do the ribbon, I glued it so that you can see what we've done. So the ribbon, I chose the satin one. It opens like this. This is glued and stuck down on the back of here. The lace is not quite dry yet, the lace, nor this. So it opens here. The ribbon's just knotted at the back of here. We've got the stenciled side here, this side here. So there's the 2 belly bands, a double belly band here, a pocket here for tags, and a pocket there for tags. So that's got lots and lots and lots of stuff going to be going on in there. I'm not going to fasten that. I'm going to leave that open like that for it to dry properly. So thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry it was such a long video. I didn't think it was going to be as long as it was. But thank you for watching. If you've made it to the end, well done. 10 points from me. So have a blessed day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.